Hi guys, it's Zoe Evan Tete. And yes, I know day 13 of the lockdown, and oh my god, I know all of us here just doing the countdown, and I was also doing a countdown, and I got a chance to read some books and listen to some audio books, and I came across something very interesting, and I thought I should share with you guys. They were talking about a bird in a cage, and they say that there was a big cage, nice, very comfortable, new cage, and inside the cage there was some bird food, and there was some bird water, and a nice comfy cushion. And every morning they opened the cage, and the bird flew out of the cage. It flew over, it went right out the window, flew over the park, it flew over the rivers, it flew for kilometers, seeing the world and seeing what that guy is doing, the guy on the bike, people in the park. And every evening that bird would come back into that cage and sleep. During the day, when that bird got hungry, it would go back into that cage and eat food. They would actually change the food and put nice water and put little snacks and worms and all that. And got me thinking, and they gave this analogy, and they said a lot of us are like that, and this is the time, this lockdown is the time to really reflect on what we're doing. If we're trapped in a rat race, or if we're trapped in a cycle and we are unaware of our surroundings, a lot of us are so busy. Now we are indoors, what we do is just watch TV, eat, have sex, watch TV, eat, and try not to kill our kids. But sometimes when you then look at your life from this angle and see and observe your daily routines, you understand that there's some hobbies that we're kind of just attached to because we've conditioned ourselves to think that this is the only place that we can find survival. Now, I picture myself walking into my workplace, my place of work. I walked through that door every single day. Before that, I'm on my phone. I'm on my way to work. I'm busy trying not to bump people. I'm busy trying not to shout at people, road rage and all that. I'm not even concentrating. I'm just on autopilot. Wake up in the morning, get breakfast, go to work. Enter that door every single day. Nobody holds a knife to me. Nobody puts a gun on my head. I walk in by myself. I do my work. I get out. I come back. That's my safety net. And at the end of the month, I get my 10 shillings. And when I get my money, I go and pay my bills and whatnot and whatnot, and go back to work every single day. I enter that door. I don't have time to talk to people and associate myself with people who probably have the same vision as me, because we don't associate. We are always on our phones, we're always on Facebook looking at what Zuva is doing, what this one, who's fighting with who, and we don't even use our data that we worked so hard for to buy unnecessary things. I stopped and I thought, that bird flies over trees that have got seeds, roots, juicy insects, worms, and it flies over fresh water. It goes to the river, passes the fresh water, passes a lot of opportunities in that. For some reason, that bird only thinks it can eat in the cage. And a lot of us are doing that right now. Every single day you walk into your place of work thinking it's a safety net, thinking is the only place of survival, is the only place you can get money, is the only place where you can build a future or build an empire from a 9 to 5. Yes, there are people who actually envision themselves having an empire whilst having a 9 to 5. We don't want to take the risk of going down the park and seeing what else is in that park. We don't want to go to seminars or hang out with the caliber that we want to become, because we always say work, home, work, home. And it's the same thing that we're doing. So it got me thinking, and I said, from now onwards, I'm going to attend that seminar. I'm going to attend those women's conferences. I'm going to listen to that audio book. I'm going to grow myself and grow my mind and make more opportunities for myself, because we are like birds in cages. Every single day you walk into that cage, you think your job is the only place, but you are advantaged to. If you're watching this video, that means you've got internet. What do you do with your internet? What do you do with you make money, and then you buy clothes that you can't even afford. Probably you've got a credit card, so you're spending money that you don't have to buy clothes that you're probably going to wear once, to impress people that you don't even like. End of the month, we repeat the same cycle again. What's in the park? What's around us when we walk, when we go to church, or when we go for those parties? Instead of looking at what that girl is wearing, some of us have jealous that have us hating on people that we can learn from. So instead of us going into that park or going by that river, we just fly on top only focusing on the things that we want to do in our lives, only focusing on what we know, not talking to the next person. Let me tell you, anything that you want to do right now with your life, whatever dreams that you have, whatever, if you write them on a piece of paper every single morning, everything that's going on your vision board right now, there is somebody with a PhD in what you want right now. There's somebody with vast knowledge. But because when we meet each other, we are talking about alcohol, we are gossiping, we are trying to pull somebody down. We don't have time to really open our minds and share ideas. And there are some people that know very well that they can get help from another person, but pride has them choked. I'm sorry for my English. I speak English the same way white people speak Shona. Okay? We hate on people that can help us simply because our world is like this. We fly over the park, we fly over the rivers, and then we come back to our little cage. So if you're sitting there waiting for the lockdown to be over so that you can go back into that cage and make small money to use it on useless things, and then you're stuck in that rat race again, I hope you use this time to introspect and go slow down, breathe slower, just slow down and just think, what am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my data? What am I doing with my youth? Because the biggest advantage right now we have is our youth. What am I doing with my health? There'll come a time in this lifetime that you're unable to just get up and go get water. You're unable to just get up and go for that meetings. There'll come a time where you won't have all these opportunities that are falling on your lane right now. But we are abusing our time and not socializing and networking with the people that actually have the things that we want. So I don't know, guys, take time and really think about it. Do you really need to go back into that cage? If not, what can you do with this data and this time to make yourself better? I hope I was able to help. Ciao.